Hello, beautiful Capricorn. Welcome to your reading. This is going to be your mid-monthly reading. We're going to pull some symbols first, and we're going to jump into your coffee cup. If you're new here, I am Divine Light, and if you haven't already, give some love. Go ahead, hit like button and subscribe. It's a free way to join here or support the channel, I can say, and hit the bell so you never miss a video. By the way, I would like to mention also I have a sweepstakes happening right now on a specific video that I'm going to put in the link in a comment section on a link. Go ahead, watch that video, comment down below that video, and we're going to do the lucky winner. I'm going to pull a lucky winner on after the 15th, after the new moon. Okay, let's dive in. We have a rose here. Romance is in the air. Some of you might be manifesting love into your life. A mountain. You're on the road to success. So romance goes, it's not limited to, I feel like, love, because we take it as love, but we can also romanticize everything in our lives. So really enjoy the moment. Really like we have like success here. You're on the road to success. Maybe it's about romanticizing your success and just turning into a beautiful story at the end of the day. It can be that, okay? But if you're looking for love, it can be the success. The road to success can be about love, okay? And I feel like now I'm starting to talk to people, a lot of people, and like professionals when it comes to like therapists and such. Like some conversations get to that we heal through good relationships. Okay, maybe you had bad relationships in the past. Now you're saying no to that, everything, but mostly we've healed through all the wounds that we can heal through good friendships, supportive partners, loving and understanding, respectful people and friends. Those are the ones that truly heals what has been broken within us. Okay, so that's why being open to the newness is good. We have a feather. Someone you know is undependable and sincere. I'm going to say that feather is kind of like a texting popping in my head. I don't know. Sometimes it comes to me as intuitively, or some things that you're writing together, writing to someone. Maybe you shouldn't write every single like things in your life to this person, or like you shouldn't have anything written if you are even having a conversation. You should speak on the phone, because the feather, the things that you have written down can become a problem with that person. Okay, it's not really about like they're gonna be undependable and sincere. That wouldn't be a problem. You can just move on. But if you have anything written in between, that can be a problem, okay? We have scissors here, disappointment in some affair. Yeah, you're going to cut someone off. That's why I feel something new is coming forward for some of you, which is going to be healing when it comes to this situation, okay? And so this can also be something new, might be revealing somebody else's true intentions. That's why maybe you're going to cut it off. Let's see what's happening inside your cup. I see a massive highway opening here. This is maybe the 4th week, because we're just doing mid-monthly, the 3rd and the 4th week. 4th week of the month, some of you might be actually going on an adventure, or someone here might be packing up and coming towards you. I see a star under them. This can be your wish fulfillment, this person coming through forward. Or it can be an Aquarius, okay? Star also represents Aquarius. I see that there, after their arrival, there's a chunk of money also, small, but something maybe even satisfying coming into your life as well. This person might be coming with their own abundance, and maybe, you know, sometimes when a guest comes in and then a gift comes in or something else comes in with their abundance, it can be something like that, okay? I see a cup forming here, and there's a person's nose and a mouth. It kind of seems like also a cloud of a person coming forward. I see there's also women. You can see it's just she's made of a lot of thoughts here. She has a baby boy on, like, under her skirt, right next to her skirt here. The masculine figure is reaching out to, kind of looks like a dog as well, to the women, and the women is protecting a boy and a girl I see here. This can be you can be the women here by being really thoughtful. Maybe you are really protecting something that you're building, or it can be your children that you're protecting from a cloud coming forward. The cloud can be, like, I feel like deadbeat. That's the first word popped in my head. Sometimes when I'm just doing these readings, some words actually like just flashed in my mind, or like I said here, the feather is like writing, texting actually popped in, like came to my mind as a vision. So this can be someone maybe you're texting to. They're a cloud. They're not really like you cannot really catch a cloud. You cannot touch a cloud. Like you can just touch the steam, but it will disappear immediately, turn into something else. So this can be someone that is really flaky and like they're not really there, but sometimes when it comes to disturbing you, they might be being nosy in your business. That's why I feel like you might actually get into like a road to success. Like you're going to start to romanticize your life. The children can be indicative of that romantic new beginning, or like new endeavor you're going to step in. This like new baby you're nurturing basically. And someone might actually be nosy and distract you, or like tell you, oh, you shouldn't do that. You don't know how good it, like how bad it is, like how good it's going to, whatever it is that they're whispering into your ear, you need to shut that devil down basically. Okay, you cannot listen to devil's whispers here. I see there's another character right behind you. He has kind of like one of those things, I don't know the name of it, they used to actually wrap around the yarn and they just turn the yarn into something like a yarn ball. I feel like this might be someone actually weaving some things like of faith, like weaving the webs of faith kind of a person. They have a number 8 here. I saw number 8 a second ago. Now I see letter M. Okay, there is a number 8 right there. M is like can be their first name or the last name. 8 can be like material satisfaction, and also this person having a lot of abundance. And now it makes sense because I don't think maybe they're weaving something. They're just, that's their job. This person really works really, really hard. Okay. So this can symbolize this person maybe building something, weaving something, working with their hands, and they have material satisfaction, and they're right behind you. You're not really looking at them and they're looking at you. Okay. What the best part of this person is, I told you the cloud is coming. You're talking to the cloud and you realize, oh, you're in such and such. Okay, the example is this. Okay, there's some people, they give you all the anxiety in the world, but when it comes to giving you a hand and helping, they don't exist. They disappear. And you might be dealing with that kind of energy right now. But behind you, that's what I said, like maybe something is behind you that you need to really look deep. It can be a good friend. It can be some supportive idea, creative thought. It can be another family member, someone really solid. They are working, making their money right behind you, ready to support you. Okay. So it's a free will decision that you need to either choose the one who doesn't have any support. They can turn into nothing, to dust when you want the hand, or you can lean on to someone. It can be even an earth sign, by the way, a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn like you, that is right behind you and supporting you, and they're ready to support. Okay, it's just they're good people overall. And I see there's a dog appearing right there, and this kind of looks like number 8 too, which is also material satisfaction. So you're coming together and merging minds with this person, and like maybe even like exchanging ideas is going to start building something very quickly. Okay, it can't even build in such a fashion that it's going to start to accumulate energy so fast. And I see right here you're wearing like a large cloak, like kind of like looks like a house too. Okay, you're wearing something like cape, a massive cape immediately. So it can be a collaboration, it can be working. If you're not working, maybe you're retired, this can be a person who knows how to maybe get you the support that you need, or they can give you a support. I see a house vibe here. This can be like an extra thing. Now, I'm thinking real estate came to me, but it can be like a house, a supporting environment that you're going to find yourself in. And maybe even like you're separating the boy and the girl. I saw like this can be, maybe you're doing everything all at once. Okay, boy is action, girl is thought. You're trying to just, do everything all at once. Organize it, do it right away, which is probably creating some sort of like tying it down. Okay, but this is going to give you the chance, if you collaborate with someone that is like going to be in the, like, you're gonna have a romantic relationship. And this doesn't have to be like a romantic. I mean, romantic has a specific meaning. Now I'm thinking platonic, but It can turn into romantic for some of you, but I feel like that's down the line, okay? Another thing here is there's a pathway opening here, and when you choose this person, there's an empty pathway, yes, with no hope, no payment, no support, and there's a full pathway if you choose this person, this situation, okay? Another thing here, I see a mother actually taking care of a baby right there. And there's also another, like a saint lifting up a baby, like a baptism coming. Some of you might be really like the choice that you will make, like choosing yourself, choosing the support, the supportive endeavor, supportive people, the environment. This is going to create a new you, new baby, a new mindset, and you're gonna actually baptize it too. Okay, it is going to be like maybe protected by the divine. It's going to be something solid that cannot be taken away from you. Let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, an intention, hold it in your mind. I see here again a priest holding like one of those things that they hold, like a long stick, maybe a wand. Your desire is something coming halfway really fast, and then there's a pause happening, so it might require you to change the strategy. The christening, I keep thinking that word. I don't know why. Not everybody is Christian. There are tears of joy coming for the people watching this channel. But the thing is, this is about... Okay, if you watch the movie Mary Magdalene with Joaquin Phoenix, you see there the purpose of christening, or today baptism, or whatever he was doing, is... people that he talks to, even the Mary Magdalene, they force her to marry someone she doesn't want. They think she's crazy because she doesn't want to get married, okay? And he actually tells, and she hates these people. She has a lot of anger. All the people that he's talking to, they have a lot of hatred, anger, frustration, because they were suppressed as well. And he says, you know what, we're going to the water and we born anew. We let go of all those emotions that are weighing us down. That's the baptism. Okay, you wash yourself off of all the negativity, basically. And I feel like here some of you might also, you see there's a flat surface right there, like lying down, kind of like a Four of Swords, like resting your mind. This is going to give you clarity when you have that baptism, and you can actually see it as like going under the water and letting everything go. I release and let everything that hold me back so far or angered me, instill fear in me. I'm letting all of that go. I feel like that's the purpose here. Okay. What happens after that is there are two, another desire comes forth right away with the tears of joy. I see here a backward axe. Okay, this is the handle is on the wrong side of the axe. Axe is a tool you can't, okay, and there's even an archer holding the arch wrong way. I see a letter H here. H can be like Harriet. And number 3 is creativity. Someone might be actually giving you the creativity, but it's in the wrong way, or you're cultivating your creativity, but you're using it the wrong way. That's why baptism, like a clear mind, is necessary here for you to see how to use this thing in the right way. Okay, the axe can be used for building something or destroying something, and if you have the handle on the other side of the axe, you cannot even use it for anything. So it's about fixing the tools in your hand first and using them correctly. For example, bow and arrow, it's like the fire energy, shooting your desires to, or like just going after your desires and establishing your dominance, or just, creating like when you shoot the arrow, where it lands, you go and you establish yourself. Okay, that's the arrow is your passion, what you're passionate about. When you start to move it forward, it actually creates a new land to conquer for you. But here you're holding it backwards, meaning you're going to shoot yourself with it if you try to shoot the arrow. So it's about turning those tools around and using for good. If you're thinking like for example, anger is also a tool. It's to show us what actually triggers us the most and where the wound is. So it's about figuring those things out and turning that tools that you have plenty of tools in your hand and resources and using them for their intended purposes. Okay. Let's see what the tarot has to say for you. My eye already caught the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles can represent someone who's like in wealth and abundance, but also he's going a little bit greedy side because he just has so much overgrowth. So if you have that, even emotionally or spiritually, or some things that really needs to be like chopped off and cut off, or maybe shared with others, this can be interpreted as maybe you have so much knowledge about a certain field, certain area, okay? You know so much, you talk about it so much, but now maybe it's time to take it to a real audience, okay? Which we have like internet era right now, like you can find your audience anywhere, wherever you are, from anywhere you are, okay? So that can be sharing the overgrowth. And that can turn back and come back and bring some abundance into your life. We have here divine guidance. This is the Hierophant authority. And this can be you really embodying, becoming the authority, and just like the search for meaning in life. When you start to find it, when you it starts to come to you, you're going to actually share it with others. It says consider an alternative approach, surround yourself with wise teachers and friends. And I feel some of you might actually have this wisdom too and share it with others. Another thing this can represent is your decision-making power and how powerful your decisions are going to be. It can be a legal authority supporting you. Hierophant can mean marriage because it represents like the patriarchy, the structure, so like the decision making of the patriarchy. That's why it can be like merging your finances with somebody else, or merging your life with someone else. Either way though, this is so much power here. We have Ace of Wands. This is your passion. I told you somebody's holding the priest, holding the wand. I said the pope or priest, and they're blessing, christening everything. So it is about letting the what doesn't serve you go. So your passion, what you're passionate about, can thrive and you can go after it. Give the passion, opportunity, and inspiration the chance to do something amazing and sense a wonder. Another thing here, guys, I don't know if you know about certain like spiritual tools or like a psychological tools like EMDR, EFT, emotional freedom technique. EMDR is like eye movement desensitization, something like that. So these are the tools that help us connect and find out those emotions that are holding us back. Maybe in the past you wanted to follow your something you're passionate about, something makes you happy, but you got traumatized by somebody else in your life, okay? This happens to the best of us. Maybe they said, oh, you cannot do it, it's not possible. Or you saw someone trying to do what they wanted and they failed miserably. Their life got destroyed and you got scared, okay? And maybe you went back into your shell. Divine guidance is all about like finding, okay, what you're passionate about is, probably, or you need to go ahead and explore. It is going to open up new doors for you. Divine guidance is like a higher power is there supporting you, guiding you all the time. But if you have fear, and EFT is a good way to really work on the fear too. I do that too. If you have fear, you wouldn't see how this is going to happen, because you would never think about what should I do? How can I make this happen? You will always see it. If I make it happen, I'm going to fail miserably. The fear intervenes. So I feel like here, there is a trust coming towards this divine power that will guide you. Some of you, like it or not, is manifesting true love, a soulmate relationship. And there is an exchange happening in the Two of Cups energy. Two hearts dedicated, creating something wonderful. Kindred spirits, don't give up on those you love. And I feel like this can even be like a really passionate marriage that is really full of fun, excitement, sharing good things together. It can be a business marriage, kind of like a merging your energies with another person that is aligned with you. And it's really powerful times. King of Pentacles said, you know what, I'm here. I want to show up too. This seems like if you follow this guidance, your plans are working out very well. Professional and financial success is coming. Using resources wisely is important. This can be actually also the extra resources coming in, investing them wisely as well, rather than just sitting in them like we see in the regular King of Pentacles here. What he does is he has all these amazing things manifesting surrounding him. Instead of maybe like, I'm going to show you he has all these grapes around him, like he can turn them into very valuable things. Because what happens, I don't know if you ever seen what happens to grapes if you don't collect them and just use them. They shrink and they just shrivel and like fall apart, and the bugs starts to surround them. So instead of doing that, maybe you can turn them into a beautiful wines or vinegars. Vinegar is also very important too, and then make those vinegars, turn them into pickles, and that is also really appreciated. I don't know if you have a pickle culture, which my family, in my country, we have a strong pickle culture. So you can turn that into something. Even we have like places that they only sell pickles and pickle juice. Like it's a business basically. Like it can become something very valuable. Let's see what we have here. Ace of Pentacles. Some of you are manifesting financial growth and financial ideas as well. It's going to be also not only like passion. I told you, Ace of Pentacles is a new financial endeavor. It can be like learning something about that financial endeavor, purchasing a new car, a new home, something that will really up your life, elevate your life. Seven of Pentacles is, again, if you had fear in the past, you might also have doubts. Even though you step in, you show the courage, you trust the higher guidance, but then you don't trust yourself, or you don't trust the passion if it's going to work out or not. Okay, that's what Seven of Pentacles is. But the advice comes with the Seven of Pentacles. We have Emperor here. Be strong and know that you're always protected. Another thing here is there's some time that you need to be patient. Focus on the things that really makes you happy. Okay, Three of Pentacles, we have partnership. Some of you really working with a lover here, or someone that you're aligned, someone that is fully supportive and accepting of who you are, and they can handle, okay, when the stuff comes in, they can handle. Okay, a strong personality. We have the Hermit coming with the King of Pentacles. That's why I said you're gonna have some extra stuff. But if you do not think really wisely, the Hermit is someone who's wise, you might really let those grapes just go bad. Okay, don't let them go bad. Hermit, go back into your shell, look inside, and then Hermit also, like he goes back inside and reassesses things inside, because he knows the outside world too. Okay, he's knowledgeable about what's happening around him. So your heart might guide you towards a certain direction, how to use those resources, how to save your resources, but you need to make a wise decision. That's the Hermit here. You need to make a wise decision, not a rush decision. Okay, we have here hollow bone, teachability. So you might need to learn something or explore something, a new area, a certificate, something, in order for you to proceed here. We have Horseman, herald of change. For sure, the change is coming. And horse riding, I mean, maybe you need to learn how to ride a horse. And I see sometimes people are actually forming horse sanctuaries and stuff, which is an amazing thing. I would love that. But basically, you are galloping towards the change here. It's a fast movement happening. Results might be like you're taking action really fast. The results might take time, and then considering the crops and just saving them take time a little bit. You need to think about it. But the thing is, you're going to start to see quick results, basically. Netcaster, preparations come to fruition. Basically, Seven of Pentacles, it's the same thing. Like you cast the net first, you wait for the fish to come. You don't cast the net and pull it back. You don't cast it, put it back. That actually scares, it disturbs the water. That's what the Seven of Pentacles energy is. Like he's wondering, I planted these seeds. Are they working? Oh no, covering back up. It wouldn't work that way. I mean, I don't know if you ever had like a plant. Once I raised a lemon tree out of like a lemon seed. And now I'm thinking, what was it? Because it was like a cold winter time of New York. But I had this window. It was actually like seeing east. Yeah, the sun was like always there on that window. And it had like a little opening. The fresh air was coming in. And I think that actually helped that plant to grow and become a tree. Which is an amazing thing. So I feel like here, when you set your seed into the right environment, all you need to do is just keep watering it and know that it will be there. We have horned cactus, resourcefulness. Yes, you're going to have the resources. It's not only having the resources in your situation. I feel like you need to utilize them very well as well. Horned cactus can be something that has a special meaning for some of you as an earth sign. So maybe you need to look into the spiritual meaning of that. What else we have? Embracing. This is all about preparations come to fruition. Seven of Pentacles. Embrace the flow of life, how things come, and or if there's delays, embracing that as well, because in those moments we grow. Okay. I'm gonna pull one final message for you, and we have a wise hermit coming again. Let's see what his message is. Your life lessons will be repeated until they are learned. Guidance is on the way. Okay, make sure you're hearing the guidance coming. It might be coming from a hermit like this. Hermit is Virgo, or someone wise, or maybe it's within you. Okay, that it can be even through Gandalf, guys. Okay, we do not really try to make meaning of the things, or just put it in a box. It has to come from this way, this direction. It doesn't have to be. It can be through quote that you hear in a movie. All right. Right, beautiful. That's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, I'm going to add some more videos right here for you to enjoy. I wish you all a magical day. Bye. Hit the subscribe and join the family.